Hello everybody. I wanted to make a follow-up video to my Executioner Battle Ram video. I had made it to 12 wins on the first one with it. The second one I got to 10, and then proceeded to lose 2 of the next 3 to beatdown decks. The very next challenge I tried, first deck I faced was a beatdown deck, mostly with Executioner, Giant, and or Bowler, some combination of 2 or all 3. The deck was just having a really hard time fighting that because the AoE attacks of the Executioner and the Bowler kind of mitigating the effectiveness of the minion and skeleton army. So I decided I needed something that could still attack air, but that could kill tanks. So I went with a card I've hated on for a while, Inferno Dragon, and subbed that in to see how it would perform. I proceeded to win a lot with it. And in fact, I went 11-0 up until the match I'm going to show you here. That was in a friendly. Scroll all the way up here. So this match was for the 12th win, and I'm going to show it because I make a lot of mistakes. I'm going to kind of explain what I did wrong at the same time, but yet still pulled it out. So to start off here, I was feeling pretty good. We lived in 11 in a row, and I got a little kind of careless at the start. I was planning on playing the Executioner at the back, slow playing him, working my way up, and I kind of just didn't expect the blitz. I got caught, not expected. I should have dropped log immediately here and then Skarmy behind it, but I got Executioner down first and then log. Got not terrible. It was still a positive 1 elixir trade, but my hesitation on it basically negated that 1 elixir, so it wasn't very good. Now, gotta get Skarmy down here, but he's got the presumptive zap, and I will later realize he's running Zap and Log, which is very hard for me to deal with because he can take care of my Skarmy and he can save the Log for the Goblin Barrel. Those are probably the hardest decks to face with this type of deck. You have to be very strategic as to when to send the barrel and get damage. So a minute in here, he's already killed half my left tower. I haven't even touched either of his towers, and he has an elixir advantage. So he's beaten me in every way possible so far. But I've learned his game plan, and hopefully I can adapt. Now, Inferno Dragon is great because it's the trade against the Executioner, and it straight out kills Bowler and Giant. So even here, I drop it here. It's going to take some damage. I should have probably put it on the left side of the river to avoid that axe coming for the furnace, but I was actually hoping to get it down before it would target onto the furnace, so I was just late on my drop. Him dropping the Fire Spirits make it even better because it's a more positive elixir trade. He gets the hit in, but I did get a positive elixir trade over that whole thing, and I have the Executioner down with the counter push. So I go all in here expecting him to drop that Skarmy, and I got the Executioner to block it. He does not. He goes with the Elite Barbs, which is a good play, but I still get the 1 Barbarian on the tower. Get some decent damage. Not great, but decent damage. Alright, so once again, we're sitting here, though, with him with a positive elixir advantage on me. We got a minute to go, and my tower is hurting. So I probably overreact here and set down the Executioner in a bad position on the far outside. It didn't really benefit at all because that hog was going to die, and it forced my Executioner across the map before he wanted to. I did that to try to get a hit or 2 on the tower. It didn't work for me. And he predictably logs my guy, or the Skarmy. Very nice job. He's beaten me in almost every way so far. He's predicting my moves. I'm not predicting his. He's just a step ahead of me the whole way. Elite Barbs are on the furnace, is going to destroy it. I got to basically let this left Elite Barb go. He shouldn't be able to do enough damage to cause too much of a struggle. I send the Battle Ram on the left to try to get him to address it. He does. I send the Goblin Barrel deep. He misses it. And the combo barely gets the tower. But now I have the advantage because I have his other tower half dead and he hasn't even hit my right tower yet. I should have put the Skarmy farther to the left to pull the Elite Barbs over. They're not a building only target. If I had pushed them about 2 tiles to the left, it would have been a perfect drop. I try for the deep barrel here. He actually puts down a defensive ram, which I hadn't thought of, but actually works really well here because it completely distracts the goblins. And it inspires me for coming up here. So he drops his Elite Barbs. I drop a defensive ram as well because I want it to eat the Fire Spirit sprites, which it does, and it distracts the Elite Barbs too then. So I'm going for the win here. I notice he's low on Elixir. Get the Goblin Barrel in there. All he can do is drop a defensive hog, and it is too late. So yeah, I would highly recommend the Infernal Dragon subbed in for the minions. It works as a great counter to Executioner. Bye.